On Christmas Eve, I came home early to surprise my fiancé, only to catch him in bed with my sister. He said, "Your sister knows how to please a man better than you." I was overexcited today. I was returning to my hometown on Christmas Eve after 2 years just to give a surprise to my fiancé Jaden. I thought it was the time when we should take our relationship forward and settle down. Even my younger sister was getting married soon, so I resigned from the company I was working for and decided to come back. One of my dreams was building my own family with Jaden. He had called me a day before and told me that he wanted to talk about something important with me when I go back to the city. I wondered if he was planning to propose to me for marriage. I couldn't help blushing thinking about it. Blindian about all this, I was overwhelmed and planned to return home 2 days earlier just to surprise him. After landing, I took a cab to his apartment instead of visiting my own home. While carrying gift bags in my right hand and flowers in the other, I entered his apartment. The hall was filled with darkness. I switched on the lights and moved towards his room. The strange voice coming from his room startled me. I heard the voice of a woman moaning and grunting in pleasure. Albert Shard, is there a woman in Jaden's room? An absurd thought crossed my mind, but I dismissed it instantly. How could my Jaden betray me? He was not like those kinds of men. I forced a smile on my lips and moved forward, thinking he must be watching some weird movies. After reaching his room, I pushed open the door and yelled surprise Vint. However, my mouth hung open in shock as I saw him clinging with a woman in his bed, both naked. "Claire, you..." He could not say anything more. My gaze fell on the woman laying under him. She was my younger sister, Belle. I felt ridiculously ashamed of seeing them that way. I didn't utter a word and walked out. I waited for them in the hall. When they appeared, I asked Jaden, "Would you mind explaining to me?" I was still hoping he would say I misunderstood him or it was not like I was taking them. However, he said in a distant voice, "It is what it is, Claire. Your sister is more attractive than you. He knows how to please a man unlike you. Did you hear him, sister? He doesn't want you. He likes me. It's time that you should back off now." "My sister," Belle said while standing between me and Jaden. I stared at them with a pair of red eyes. I suppressed my tears, not wanting to waste them on a person who didn't know how to be faithful to your lover. I just shot a cold glance over them and said in a stern voice, "Both of you will regret this one day, and I will make sure that day comes soon." After spitting out these words, I came out of his apartment. My whole body was burning with anger. I was angry more than I was hurt. I wanted goals to hit them hard. I was angry not because I got ditched by my fiancé, but because I loved this person blindly. He didn't deserve the love I gave him. Now I regret everything I did for him. He didn't deserve them at all. I had just come out of his apartment and my phone rang. It was from home. I picked up the call. My mother's voice sounded from the other end. "Claire, can you please come back home? It's very urgent."